to start the game. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot, boom.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
On first down, Hurts
escaping the pressure right. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Smith catches left side. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They go play action now. Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball. Forcing completion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure.
And Jackson cannot get away.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Now 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49.
Now it's Jackson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Partner, I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They go play action with Hurts.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Justin Matabike working his way to the quarterback that time. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, pass. Why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground. They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the move past the 40. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 64 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbed.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Hurts to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Hurts sets up to throw it. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And that makes them now 0 for 3 on fourth down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on fourth down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their...
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. 6-0 our score after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flush. And the pressure gets to him again. Hassan Reddick dropping him for the 2nd straight play. I want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when we talk about things they need to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Zach Cunningham. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
4th down, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On 2nd down, Swift. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's in for this touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Oh, and now they're going to fake it under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra extra-point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double-dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Flushed out right.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Hassan Reddick. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Play action. Now Jackson. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. They go play action with Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bradley Roby, the ex-Buckeye, with a corner blitz and the sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's McCoby Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. Down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Eluding the pressure right.
Looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Second down, here's Hurts.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. That is incomplete.
A surprising move to go for, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. It's Jackson.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. They'll roll him out right. This throw caught right around the 6. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2 2-point tries and see what the data tells us? Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
On first down, Hurts. Complete to Zacchaeus. Touchdown!
You fucking suck, shitty ass nigga. I'm gonna wear ass as fuck, and I know you can hear me, you bitch ass, pussy ass boy.
I'm not even trying
They
hard.
don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
No.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
If my son is LGBTQ, I'm gonna beat him black and blue, cause there's no fucking debating. I don't care if my kid says that, I'm gonna beat that kid till he's straight.
Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get in the end zone, fellas. Baby. Rolling, boys. 63.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This is Smith to the ground. He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's good for Eagles. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Swift. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And that makes it 8-9 going down. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fights off the defender. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You look looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Flush to his right. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. Now he's loose again. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the third down conversion. They go play action now. Jackson dancing to his left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Throwing is Hurts. Buying time to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Hurts. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That's how multiple guys get to him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's
does an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time, doesn't work out. And that will over on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. And this offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be third and forever. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Jackson.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
62 yards.
And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it at practices, extra periods being put in for the offense on these two-point tries, but the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on two-point plays as well.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the...
That is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too...
There he goes, right side. Big strides, look at him go. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Over the middle here to Brown. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Back to throw again.
Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again.
And he's across for a touchdown. In the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, from what we said, Brandon, it certainly appears that that touchdown should just about do it.
Probably, but I'll play the analyst here. You know we've seen some crazier endings.
That we have, and maybe we should sit back and make sure we can stay around for the ride because it could be a wild finish.